Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Stocks Around Us with me, Pizza. Guys, today we are going to... Oh my god, what just happened? Guys, I think the lights went out. I can't see anything. Let me get you a flashlight, hold on. There we go. Better? Whoa, I didn't mean to scare you guys. Or did I? Anyways, the battery of this flashlight is dying. I better find you guys a candle. Hold on. Guys, life without electrical power is so difficult. I guess the light's back on. We no longer need this candle. Guys, can you imagine our lives without electricity? I mean, you wouldn't even be able to watch me right now, would you? But believe it or not, there are still so many places in the world that face a shortage of electricity. Countries like Myanmar, Cambodia, Vietnam, most of our neighbors actually. So right now we are seeing a lot of imports and exports of electrical power within the ASEAN. A lot of money is being invested into power infrastructures right now. So today, we're going to explore a company that builds these infrastructures within the ASEAN. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pestech International Berhad. Pestech is an integrated electric power technology company. They do engineering, design, manufacturing, installation, and commissioning of electrical power facility with operations in Malaysia and abroad. They have technical expertise and know-how to design and build electrical infrastructure in a few business segments. The first one being power transmission infrastructure, construction, and products. This business segment offers the power infrastructure by designing, engineering, procurement, installation, testing, and commissioning of high voltage and extra high voltage substation, transmission lines, underground cables, and equipment to transmit and distribute electrical power. Their power transmission control and protection systems are used by numerous energy utility companies and industrial customers who need high energy for their operations. Their second business segment, the power generation and rail electrification, is involved in power plant automation and control, balance of plant system design, and rail electrification. They offer a one-stop service of engineering, procurement, and construction for power plants and its interconnection substations. Currently, Pestech is one of the most well-equipped rail electrification and track work contractor in Malaysia. Furthermore, there is a BOT segment called Build, Operate, and Transfer business model for their transmission assets, which allows Pestech to be the independent power transmitter in Cambodia for a concession period of 25 years. Besides, complex power systems require software management, in which Pestech's embedded system software and product development business, operating from Perth, Australia, is used to manage and control the power system process and networks. Customers in this segment ranges from large multinational blue-chip companies to small engineering firms. Until now, Pestech has successfully delivered projects and products to 17 countries and will continue to focus on emerging and developing countries while also maintaining its presence in Malaysia. Guys, if we look at the combined population of the ASEAN market, we have over 600 million people. That's the world's third largest market. So think about all the power that's actually needed out there. In fact, today we're going to find out more about this market and the opportunities for companies like Pestech with our special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Paul Lim Pei Chuan, the CEO of Pestech International. Hi Paul. Very nice to
Hi,
meet
Vira.
you.
Hi, welcome.
So first of all, you
Yep.
are a power infrastructure builder company
Yes.
in Malaysia.
Yep.
But it's also very, very exciting for you because right now in the ASEAN, we're seeing more economic development and everything.
Yes.
Could you tell us briefly about the power infrastructure industry in the ASEAN at the moment?
I think it's an exciting time in Asia because we need a country of ASEAN, the ASEAN 5, which is Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Singapore, and Vietnam, is undergoing a tremendous growth path after a long while. So at this moment, there is a lot of focus into building up infrastructure, especially in the ASEAN, the other 5, which is Laos, Myanmar, Cambodia, which is in the phase of building up infrastructure so that they can send electricity to their people. Because right now, most of them maybe at a region of about 10-20% electrification. So there's
Right.
actually a lot of potential to build so that the balance of the 80% or 70% of the people that stay in that country can enjoy electricity.
Because right now they don't have.
Yes. And modernization and urbanization right now is depending on electricity. Yeah,
Right.
whatever it is, whether we like it or not, we need power. We are all power hungry people. The more people gather around, the more power we need. So that's what we do. We build the infrastructure to bring the electricity safely from the power plant after it's generated through a transmission line or underground cable asset to the people, so
I
that
see.
they can be modernized and then the society can grow to fuel their industry or the entertainment at night.
All right.
Yeah.
So right now, which
Yeah.
are the countries that are growing strongly in building these infrastructures?
I think actually really all around us, I mean in Malaysia itself, we are building another 7,000 megawatt of extra capacity in the next maybe 2-3 years. Indonesia is even much excited in this because they have to build, according to them, 35,000 megawatts over the next maybe 10 years. All right. Philippines is also experiencing a need to grow a lot of infrastructure to interconnect all their island. So if you ask me which part of it, I think everywhere in ASEAN is
Right.
experiencing a need to grow because we are in the middle of this ASEAN story.
Right.
China is also hoping for us to continue to grow so they can have somewhere to export to. So I guess the story we will concentrate is still in the region.
So currently, how much business does Pestech have domestically and overseas?
Right now, if you look at that way, we have about 20 to 25% is Malaysia. Okay? But for us, really, the most important is we treat Malaysia also as one of our market.
Right.
We are going regional, so we don't actually concentrate. We're going to do Malaysia more this year or Malaysia less next year. Malaysia will be just one of our market that we want to serve. So really, our more focus is on regional basis because electricity, if you go anywhere, is the same, right? It's all physics, so we can actually export our services to all around the region, even as far as South America when the TPPA is in force. You know.
I see.
Yes.
Currently, which are the main countries that you are serving?
Right now, of course, we're still focusing in the region, ASEAN. We do Cambodia quite a lot, maybe about 40%, 45% of our order books. Yep. And then, of course, Laos, and then Sri Lanka a little bit. Yep.
I
We're going to
see.
start Philippines this year, maybe. So it's all excited. Yeah, we're looking at Indonesia, how we can go in and start. We have not started yet in Indonesia. Yeah, but we hope it will be coming very soon.
So
Yes.
your main projects are mostly building power infrastructures, but you also do rail electrification.
Yes, correct. Yes, actually, we are focusing in power, and but also we call it electrification of transportation system.
Right.
So rail is the next big thing, especially in Malaysia. So we have formed a division that's concentrated in this to provide infrastructure and build up to connect again power to the train, so that it become an electric train instead of diesel train.
And you are
Yeah.
offering this as well within the region.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we are going to start in Malaysia. We hope we are now already building one that is coming from what they call it, Scale Central to Sky Park here, if you know Sky Park. So we're going to hopefully be able to involve more in the rail electrification.
past few years, how much has Pestech grown?
Well, Pestech have grown quite exponentially, I guess, because from the time when we first listed into the Bursa Malaysia, we were doing at about 180 million ringgit a year. So now is 2016, we are doing about close to 500 million. So every year we are having a growth of at least 30 to 40%. Yeah. So and it's not because of us, it's because of the demand of the service. Yeah. And like I said just now, we are barely just serving maybe less than 1% of the total requirement. So the growth is actually very interesting, exciting.
Right.
And because of the growth that we have or the backlog that we have, it enables us to create other segments when we are feeling comfortable of the order book that we have. So then it again gives us another opportunity to maintain our growth, because now we can, compared to 3 years ago, we can provide a service that is more than what we can do 3 years ago today. Right? So that will give us another stream of revenue that's different from 3 years ago. So in this way, we can make sure that we continue to grow. That is our strategy.
And lastly, what would you say is your competitive advantage in this industry?
I think our advantage is in our ability to integrate, all right, because we are a system integrator. We give solution in terms of whatever the customer require. And because we are active in the region and we're able to give different solution or packages to the customer compared to certain MNC where they are all restricted into the choice of the service they can use in their package. So that gives us some kind of flexibility, some kind of be able to compete in a regional scale.
Right.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for today,
Lisa.
Paul.
Thank
nice
you.
meeting you.
Welcome.
Financial highlights. At the end of 2015, Pestech's revenue was over 290 million ringgits, or 2.6 billion baht, growing by 114% from 2012. Its net profit was over 45 million ringgits, or 400 million baht, a growth of 173% in 3 years. Its net profit margin was at 15.5% and ROE around 24%. Its PE was at 15.8 and PBV at 3.8. At the end of 2015, Pestech International's share price was at 6.8 ringgits, or 60 baht, growing by 547%. Its market cap was over 900 million ringgits, or 8 billion baht, a growth of over 900% from 2012. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Pestech International. Join us again next time for more company highlights with Me Pizza. Now guys, with the growing economic development in the ASEAN region, Pestech is sure to capitalize on this growth and participate in even more projects in the near future. So let's keep a close watch. See you guys next time. Bye!